These outbursts of mine are quite inexcusable. I couldn't think what...
The casting process for the 1939 movie Jamaica Inn was a careful selection of talents to bring alive the characters in Daphne du Maurier's novel. Alfred Hitchcock, the director, wanted a blend of new and experienced actors. Charles Laughton, an established star, was chosen to play the role of Sir Humphrey Pengallan. Laughton's ability to portray complex characters made him a perfect fit for this role. His chemistry with Maureen O'Hara, who played Mary Yellan, was tested during rehearsals and found to be excellent. Maureen O'Hara, a relatively new face in Hollywood, was selected for her Irish heritage and her ability to portray strength and vulnerability. Hitchcock was impressed by her audition and believed she could bring the necessary emotional depth to the role. The supporting cast was chosen with equal care. Leslie Banks, known for his roles in British theatre, was cast as Jos Merlyn. His imposing presence and acting prowess added depth to the character. The role of Patience Merlyn was given to Maureen, an experienced stage and film actress. Her ability to balance innocence and cunning was crucial for the character. Robert Newton, who played Jeanne Merlyn, was a rising star in British cinema. His rugged charm and acting versatility made him an excellent choice for the role. The casting process was a careful blend of auditions, chemistry tests, and Hitchcock's intuition. Each actor was chosen for their ability to bring depth and authenticity to their characters, contributing to the film's enduring appeal.
Come along with it.
Alfred Hitchcock, the director of Jamaica Inn, was known for his unique vision and innovative approach to filmmaking. In Jamaica Inn, Hitchcock aimed to create a suspenseful and atmospheric film set against the backdrop of the rugged Cornish coast. Hitchcock's creative influences included German expressionist cinema, with its emphasis on mood and atmosphere, as well as the works of Edgar Allan Poe, known for their gothic and macabre elements. These influences can be seen in Jamaica Inn's use of shadow and light, as well as its exploration of dark and twisted themes. Hitchcock's directorial style was characterized by his meticulous attention to detail and his focus on visual storytelling. He worked closely with his cast and crew to ensure that every element of the film served his vision. For Jamaica Inn, Hitchcock collaborated with cinematographer Harry Stradling Sr. to create a striking visual style, using high-contrast lighting and dramatic camera angles to heighten the film's sense of suspense and unease. Hitchcock's collaboration with the cast of Jamaica Inn was also notable. He worked closely with leading lady Maureen O'Hara, helping her to develop her character and guiding her through her first major film role. Hitchcock's approach was hands-on and intensive, but his cast and crew appreciated his clear vision and commitment to excellence. Overall, Hitchcock's directorial vision for Jamaica Inn was marked by his commitment to creating a visually striking and emotionally resonant film. Through his innovative approach to filmmaking, Hitchcock was able to bring the story to life in a way that was both memorable and impactful, leaving a lasting legacy in the world of cinema.
Captain Boyle, Officer Commanding.
Jamaica Inn is a 1939 movie directed by Alfred Hitchcock, based on the novel of the same name by Daphne du Maurier. The film is set in Cornwall, England, and follows the story of a young woman who discovers that her uncle's inn is a front for a gang of shipwreckers. Out of the many roles in this movie, my favorite is the character of Jem, played by Robert Newton. Jem is a charming and roguish character who walks the line between good and bad, making him a fascinating and complex character. One particular scene that has had a lasting impact on me is when the shipwreckers lure a ship towards the rocks and then plunder its cargo. The scene is both thrilling and terrifying, as the viewer is left on the edge of their seat wondering if the sailors will make it out alive. We would love to hear your stories and memories related to this movie. Do you have a favorite character or scene? What is your most cherished memory of watching Jamaica Inn? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Overall, Jamaica Inn is a classic movie with many funny, shocking, and sad facts that will keep you engaged from beginning to end. So, grab some popcorn and get ready to be transported to the rugged coast of Cornwall in this thrilling adventure. The 1939 movie Jamaica Inn, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, was primarily filmed at Denham Film Studios in Buckinghamshire, England. The set design was overseen by Alfred Jung, who transformed the studio stages into the rugged coastline and interiors of Jamaica Inn a fictional coaching inn located on the windswept Cornish moors. Jung's design included detailed thatched roofs, stone walls, and heavy wooden furniture to create an atmosphere of isolation and foreboding. The film's exterior shots were primarily filmed in Cornwall, with the stunning cliffs and rugged coastline providing a dramatic backdrop for the story. However, due to the unpredictable weather conditions, the production faced numerous logistical challenges. The crew had to be prepared for sudden changes in the weather, and shooting schedules were often disrupted by storms and high winds. To overcome these challenges, the production team employed innovative techniques to ensure continuity in the filming. For instance, they constructed a large water tank at Denham Film Studios to film the stormy sea scenes, which allowed them to control the weather and lighting conditions. They also used matte paintings to create the illusion of a vast and desolate landscape, which helped to mask any inconsistencies in the background. Another innovative technique used in the film was the use of rear projection. This technique involved projecting a pre-recorded background image onto a screen behind the actors, creating the illusion that they were in a different location. This allowed the production team to film indoor scenes that required an outdoor backdrop, such as the characters riding on horseback across the moors. Overall, the production of Jamaica Inn required careful planning, innovative techniques, and a dedicated crew to overcome the logistical challenges of filming in challenging weather conditions. The result is a visually striking film that showcases Hitchcock's mastery of suspense and storytelling.
Now, will you tell Sam I want him at once? Where is he?
In the kitchen, sir.
Sam! You better have a warm cloak.
Jamaica Inn, directed by Alfred Hitchcock in 1939, is a film adaptation of Daphne du Maurier's novel. The story is set in 19th century Cornwall, where a gang of criminals led by Joss uses a rural pub, Jamaica Inn, as a base to raid ships that wreck on the rocks near the coast. The gang is informed about the ships by a corrupt justice of the peace named Sir Humphrey Pengallan. Mary Yellan, who arrives at the inn searching for her Aunt Patience, married to Joss, gets entangled in the gang's activities. She saves the life of a gangster named Tremarney, and they both try to uncover the identity of the big boss running the wrecker operation. Despite the presence of some well-known actors and a great director, the film falls short in many aspects. The production management and sets appear amateurish, with painted-in features and rocks that move when actors lean on them. However, the landscapes and panoramas are visually pleasing. The plot's central problem lies in the ignorance of a seemingly incompetent law officer who fails to recognize Pengallan's guilt despite his connections and opportunities to carry out the enterprise. The film's action-packed nature and fast-moving storyline make up for its sillier elements, making it suitable for a wet and windy Sunday afternoon. The production design is impressive, with intricate model work and bold, crooked sets that create a claustrophobic sense of dreamlike theater. The performances are uneven, with O'Hara delivering a decent performance, while the gang members provide some entertainment as an ensemble. Laughton's portrayal of Pengallan stands out as the highlight of the film, revealing the character's gentlemanly malevolence gradually. In summary, Jamaica Inn is not one of Hitchcock's best works, but it still offers an enjoyable viewing experience with its fast-paced storyline, impressive production design, and Laughton's remarkable performance.
Best they've got. Old traveller, though.
The creation of a film's score and soundtrack is a meticulous process, and the 1939 movie Jamaica Inn is no exception. The music in this movie complements the narrative and emotional tone, enhancing the overall viewing experience. The score for Jamaica Inn was composed by Eric Fenby, who was chosen by the film's director, Alfred Hitchcock. Fenby was known for his work with the composer Frederick Delius, and Hitchcock was keen to utilize his skills in creating a score that would reflect the film's dramatic themes. Fenby's score is characterized by its use of string instruments, which create a sense of tension and suspense. The music often swells during moments of high drama, heightening the emotional impact of the scenes. For instance, the main title theme, with its ominous strings, sets the tone for the entire film, alerting the audience to the danger and mystery that await. The soundtrack also includes traditional Cornish folk songs, which add a layer of authenticity to the film's setting. These songs, performed by a local choir, provide a stark contrast to Fenby's score, highlighting the divide between the innocent locals and the criminal gang that preys upon them. The creation of the score and soundtrack for Jamaica Inn was a collaborative effort between Fenby, Hitchcock, and the musicians involved. Fenby would often watch the film's rushes, and then compose music that would enhance the emotional tone of each scene. This process required a deep understanding of the film's narrative and characters, as well as a keen musical intuition. In an interview, Fenby described his approach to composing for film, stating, "You have to be very sensitive to the dramatic requirements of the scene, and the music must be subservient to the drama." This philosophy is evident in his score for Jamaica Inn, which subtly underscores the film's narrative without ever overpowering it. In conclusion, the score and soundtrack for Jamaica Inn are a testament to the power of music in film. Through his skillful use of string instruments and traditional folk songs, Fenby created a score that complements the narrative and emotional tone of the film, enhancing the overall viewing experience. The collaborative efforts of Fenby, Hitchcock, and the musicians involved resulted in a soundtrack that resonates with audiences even today.
How dare you come here to me? Haven't I told you a score of times?
Yes, but Treherne's got away. That girl set him free.
In the 1939 film Jamaica Inn, Charles Laughton plays a character that is similar to Francis Davy from the novel. Interestingly, the actor Stephen Haggard, who played the 17-year-old Willie Penhale, was already 28 years old at the time of filming. Despite its historical significance, Jamaica Inn is considered one of the worst films of all time, according to the 1978 book, The 50 Worst Films of All Time by Harry Medved and Randy Lowell.
Chadwick, so why be surprised at yourself now? Will you try to understand this? Yellan is my friend. She returns here at any time, but Mr.
One of the most iconic scenes in Jamaica Inn is when Mary Yellan, played by Maureen O'Hara, first sees the inn at night. The wind is howling, and the shadows of the inn's exterior are ominously captured by the cinematography, creating a sense of foreboding. Director Alfred Hitchcock's use of low-key lighting and sharp angles highlights the eerie atmosphere, making the scene memorable and impactful. In another scene, Charles Laughton, who plays the menacing Sir Humphrey Pengallan, delivers a powerful monologue that showcases his acting prowess. His chilling performance, combined with Hitchcock's masterful direction, makes this scene one of the most memorable in the film. Laughton once commented, "Hitchcock knows how to control an audience's emotions like no other director." A pivotal scene occurs when Mary discovers the truth about the inn's connection to a gang of shipwreckers. The tension builds as Mary pieces together the clues, and the suspense is palpable. Hitchcock's use of close-ups and editing keeps the audience on the edge of their seats, making this scene a standout moment in the film. The film's iconic status is also due to its technical achievements. Cinematographer Harry Stradling Sr. used innovative techniques to capture the rugged Cornish coastline and the stormy seas, adding to the film's sense of danger and excitement. The haunting score by Eric Fenby further enhances the film's emotional impact, making it a classic example of Hitchcock's directorial style. Overall, Jamaica Inn contains several iconic scenes that have stood the test of time. Through masterful direction, memorable performances, and innovative cinematography, these scenes continue to resonate with audiences today.
Almost 2.5 years, Mr. Merlyn.
Dandy.
In 1939, Alfred Hitchcock directed the film Jamaica Inn, which is set in Cornwall, 1819. Despite its success at the box office, earning $3.7 million, Hitchcock expressed dissatisfaction with the production. He felt constrained, serving more as a referee between Charles Laughton and Laughton's associates than as the director. This experience was one of Hitchcock's least enjoyable stints as a filmmaker.
Your aunt had missed me.
Get out of my way,
Correct. Entire.
The 1939 movie Jamaica Inn, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, left a significant cultural and social impact. The film, set in Cornwall, explored themes of crime, greed, and moral ambiguity, which resonated with audiences during that time. It was one of Hitchcock's earlier works, showcasing his distinct storytelling style and ability to build suspense. Jamaica Inn's portrayal of smugglers and their illicit activities gave viewers a glimpse into a little-known world. The film's success contributed to the popularization of similar themes in literature and other media, influencing pop culture. It also sparked discussions about social issues, such as lawlessness and the impact of criminal activities on communities. The movie's protagonist, Mary Yellan, played by Maureen O'Hara, was a strong and independent female character. Her determination and resilience in the face of adversity were empowering and influential, challenging gender norms of the time. Jamaica Inn's exploration of moral ambiguity and the blurred lines between right and wrong added depth to its characters and storyline. This complexity resonated with audiences, contributing to the film's enduring appeal and influence on future storytellers.
Persuaded your wife to remain, I hope.
The men are out looking for them now. We're doing our best.
Is that all you came here to say?
I'm sorry.
In the 1939 film Jamaica Inn, the smuggler's swift arrival at the coast and departure with contraband is misleading, as the real Jamaica Inn is located 17 miles from the nearest coastline. This meant a long and arduous journey for horses through cliff paths and over part of Bodmin Moor. Director Alfred Hitchcock faced challenges working with actor Charles Laughton, who initially requested to be filmed only in close-ups. Laughton was unsure of his character's walk and sought time to decide. 10 days later, he returned with a solution inspired by an old German waltz. Despite Laughton's charming personality, filming his close-ups proved to be a lengthy process. Hitchcock shared in a 1972 interview that it took an entire morning to capture one close-up shot of Laughton. The actor's insecurity over his performance led him to tears, prompting Hitchcock to offer comfort and reassurance.
Where's that fella? Where's Tremarney?
Jamaica Inn, a 1939 movie adaptation of Daphne du Maurier's novel, received mixed reviews from critics. The New York Times critic, Bosley Crowther, praised Charles Laughton's performance as the villain, but criticized the film's slow development and melodramatic nature. The Monthly Film Bulletin also gave a mixed review, stating that while Laughton's performance was excellent, the film was somewhat disappointing. Despite the mixed critical reception, Jamaica Inn was a box office success in both the UK and the US. The film's audience reactions were generally positive, with many praising the suspenseful plot and Laughton's menacing performance. Jamaica Inn received one award nomination, a 1940 Academy Award nomination for Best Original Score for Erich Wolfgang Korngold. Although it did not win, the nomination recognized the film's effective use of music to heighten tension and emotion. The accolades for Jamaica Inn, while limited, still hold significance for those involved in the film. For Charles Laughton, the positive reviews for his performance added to his reputation as a versatile and commanding actor. The box office success of the film also demonstrated his drawing power as a leading man. For director Alfred Hitchcock, the film's mixed reception was a minor setback, but he would soon regain his footing with the acclaimed Rebecca, also based on a du Maurier novel. In summary, while Jamaica Inn did not receive widespread critical acclaim, its box office success and award nomination reflect its impact on audiences and the industry. The film's recognition also highlighted the talents of its lead actor and author, contributing to their enduring legacies in the world of cinema.
Yeah, fellow, I'll do that. You get into Lord George's breeches, if you can, that is, well.
In 1939, a notable film adaptation of Daphne du Maurier's novel, Jamaica Inn, was released. This marked the first of 3 du Maurier novels that Sir Alfred Hitchcock would transform into films, followed by Rebecca in 1940, and The Birds in 1963. Jamaica Inn made its initial U.S. telecasts in various cities between 1949 and 1950, introducing American audiences to Hitchcock's unique storytelling. The film's debut on television signaled a new chapter in the distribution of motion pictures, reaching wider audiences across the country. An important milestone in Jamaica Inn's production was the debut of writer Joan Harrison. Harrison, a pioneering figure in the film industry, would go on to contribute to many notable projects in her career. This film, based on du Maurier's novel, laid the groundwork for a long-standing collaboration between the author and Hitchcock, producing 2 more adaptations and solidifying their places in cinematic history.
Might have asked you to drink the health of His brand new Majesty, George IV. I forgot. The fact is, I haven't been on speaking terms for years with the fat fool.
In the making of the 1939 movie Jamaica Inn, several fascinating stories unfolded behind the scenes. The film, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, was shot on location in Cornwall, England, which presented its own set of challenges. The rugged coastline and unpredictable weather often disrupted the shoot, with stormy seas and high winds causing delays. One day, a particularly intense storm hit the set, causing the crew to fear for their safety. Hitchcock, however, saw an opportunity and decided to use the real storm as part of the film's opening scene. This impromptu decision added a level of authenticity to the movie that would have been difficult to achieve otherwise. The cast also had their fair share of adventures. Charles Laughton, who played the villainous Sir Humphrey Pengallan, was known for his eccentricities. He would often arrive on set in full costume, much to the amusement of his co-stars. Laughton also had a pet monkey that he brought with him, which caused quite a stir among the local wildlife. Maureen O'Hara, who made her film debut in Jamaica Inn, had her own set of challenges. She found the Cornish accent difficult to master and struggled with the rough seas during the shipwreck scenes. Despite these difficulties, O'Hara's performance was highly praised, and she went on to become one of Hollywood's most beloved actresses. The production of Jamaica Inn was not without its mishaps. During the filming of a fight scene, a stuntman was accidentally stabbed with a prop knife. The incident was kept quiet, and the stuntman made a full recovery. Despite these challenges, the cast and crew of Jamaica Inn persevered, creating a film that has stood the test of time. The movie's behind-the-scenes stories offer a personal glimpse into the experiences of those who brought this classic tale to life.
Here, when he comes back. Ooh. Oh, Mary, I hadn't told you.
Maureen O'Hara made her official theatrical debut in the 1939 movie Jamaica Inn, despite having appeared in Little Miss Molly previously. However, Little Miss Molly was not released until 1940. O'Hara's casting was influenced by her co-star, Charles Laughton, who insisted that she be given the role of Mary after he was cast as Squire Pengallan. Director Alfred Hitchcock, known for his meticulous attention to detail, was not satisfied with the changes made to the script. This discontent was revealed in Charlotte Chandler's book, It's Only a Movie. Hitchcock's dissatisfaction notwithstanding, the film remains an important milestone in the careers of both O'Hara and Laughton.
I better get you a hat. Chadwick!
Jamaica Inn, released in 1939, holds a significant place in film history as one of the last films directed by the renowned Alfred Hitchcock in Britain before his move to Hollywood. The movie, an adaptation of Daphne du Maurier's novel, showcases Hitchcock's mastery of suspense and storytelling, which would become the hallmark of his later American films. The film's innovative use of sound and visuals to create tension and suspense influenced future filmmakers, particularly in the genres of thriller and horror. Hitchcock's ability to maintain audience interest through complex narratives and unexpected plot twists can be seen in many contemporary films. Jamaica Inn's impact extends beyond film, as it inspired subsequent works in various mediums. For instance, the BBC adapted the novel into a radio drama series in 1990 and a television series in 2014. The story's enduring appeal lies in its exploration of themes such as corruption, morality, and survival, which continue to resonate with modern audiences. In essence, Jamaica Inn, through its gripping narrative and innovative filmmaking techniques, has left an indelible mark on the film industry and continues to inspire new works in various forms of media.
Man, and tell the whole story.
Which reminds me, I took the precaution of bringing this warrant for the fellow's apprehension. Of course, his
In 1939, Sir Alfred Hitchcock directed Jamaica Inn, marking his last collaboration with actors John Longden and Clare Greet. Longden played Captain Johnson, while Greet portrayed Grammy Tremarney, one of Sir Humphrey's tenants. Previously, they had worked together on 5 other films, including Blackmail, The Skin Game, and Young and Innocent. Greet, who also appeared in Hitchcock's unfinished film number 13, collaborated with him on 7 other projects, such as The Ring, Murder, and Sabotage. Jamaica Inn was not only the first of 3 films featuring Charles Laughton and Maureen O'Hara, but also their most successful collaboration. The duo later starred in The Hunchback of Notre Dame and This Land Is Mine. Interestingly, Jamaica Inn is the final film in Hitchcock's oeuvre without his iconic cameo appearance. Despite his absence from the screen, the film remains a significant milestone in his career.
a deadly breach, what? Captain Murray will stay to dinner.
I should like to, Sir Humphrey. You keep the best table in Cornwall.
Gad, I should hope so. Why go?
And you to rejoin my ship at Falmouth.
Maureen O'Hara made her first major film appearance in the 1939 movie Jamaica Inn, which was also her first film to be released in the United States. Despite his dissatisfaction with the script and Charles Laughton's performance, Alfred Hitchcock still chose to experiment with the movie, notably by using background music only at the beginning and end. The film's darker look, achieved through the collaborative efforts of Hitchcock and Harry Stradling Jr., contributed to its atmospheric quality. Stradling later worked with Hitchcock on Mr. and Mistress Smith and Suspicion. The real-life Jamaica Inn, located in Balventor, Cornwall, England, still stands as of 2022, situated just off the A30.
Here she is. My exquisite Nancy.
Before transitioning to Hollywood, Sir Alfred Hitchcock directed his last British film, Jamaica Inn, in 1939. Infamous actor Charles Laughton, who starred in the movie, reportedly developed a fascination for his teenage co-star, Maureen O'Hara. Laughton even considered adopting O'Hara, who was starting her film career. His wife, Elsa Lanchester, dismissed this as a fleeting whim, claiming that O'Hara took advantage of Laughton's kindness to advance her career. In Jamaica Inn, Laughton played a character named Sir Humphrey Pengallan. Interestingly, Willie Penhale, another character in the film, was born in 1802. The relationship between these two characters unfolds within the film's narrative. The tensions between the actors off-screen, the historical background of the characters, and their on-screen interactions created a unique blend in Jamaica Inn. The film marked a significant milestone in Hitchcock's career and served as a stepping stone for O'Hara in her journey to Hollywood.
Dr. McIntosh at Bodmin, give the doctor my compliments. Ask him to take a look at the leg. Pay the £3 next time.
Thank you, Squire.
I'd like to invite you to share your memories and experiences related to the 1939 movie Jamaica Inn. Did this film leave a lasting impression on you? What was it about the story or the characters that resonated with you? By sharing your thoughts, you can enrich our discussion and help us all gain a new perspective on this classic film. Whether you were captivated by the thrilling plot, the stunning cinematography, or the powerful performances, I encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your engagement helps us continue to explore and celebrate the world of cinema, both past and present. So, don't be shy. Let us know how Jamaica Inn impacted you personally and how it has influenced your appreciation of movies in general. We're excited to hear from you and learn from your unique perspective. Together, we can create a vibrant community of film lovers, sharing our stories and memories and keeping the spirit of classic cinema alive.
I'm ashamed of you, Mr. Treherne, that's what I am. Taking the bread out